KPIX 5 News.
Back to the bargaining table. Tonight, the likelihood BART will go on strike. Another wrench could be thrown into the morning commute. How close AC Transit workers are from walking off the job tomorrow as well. Good evening. I'm Anna Durangelo. Get ready for Carmageddon. Two major transit systems could shut down in just 6.5 hours. Negotiations are going on right now to prevent strikes against BART and AC Transit. Don Knapp is covering AC Transit. First, though, Kristen Ayers has the latest from BART. Kristen.
That's right. And earlier, Ann, the governor urging both sides to get back to the bargaining table. That's exactly what they are doing. They are inside here at a neutral location, Caltrans, at the request of a mediator. Union officials streamed into the offices at around 3:30 this afternoon. They are not meeting face-to-face as far as we know. Mediators are instead passing proposals back and forth as talks wear on. But as of now, the major sticking point remains salary. BART is offering workers an 8% pay raise. The unions want one closer to 23% over 3 years.
We're very far apart. We're very far apart. We're coming to meet because we've never given up. The district gave up on us. We were at the table for a day and a half. The district never showed up during that day and a half. We're still very far apart. They should have been at the table every minute, and they were not.
We doubled our salary increase proposal. We doubled it. It went from 4% to 8%. That is serious movement on our part, and I can only hope that they come and meet us a little bit more. That's what a negotiation is.
Of course, BART's 400,000 weekday riders are concerned about what all this means for their morning commute. BART officials have a contingency plan. They say station parking will be open, and they'll be offering limited round-trip bus charter service, but that will only handle a couple thousand commuters. In the meantime, BART officials telling us they're prepared to stay here all night. We actually just watched a pizza go inside negotiations here. If they continue up to midnight, BART says the unions do have the power and to extend talks beyond midnight.
Well, you know, that's exactly what commuters want to hear. But I want to ask you about something that I read. A BART spokesman is quoted as saying this may not be BART's best last offer. So it makes you wonder, what are they waiting for?
You know, BART officials just spoke to us just a couple minutes ago, and they seem to be waiting for some movement from the unions. They said, as you just heard the spokesperson say there, they have doubled their offer. They say this is a negotiation, and they want to feel some movement from the other side.
Kristen Ayers, I know you'll be there all night. Thank you. Well, developing news from the AC Transit contract talks. Management is reporting slight progress. KPIX 5's Don Knapp is outside union headquarters in Oakland. Don, what are you hearing?
Well, Ann, as far as the union is concerned here in AC Transit, the only good news is that there has been some movement, and they are continuing to meet. They're in meetings right about now, 5:30. They're resuming the meetings after having a little break this afternoon, meetings that should take them into the night. We hope takes them into the night as they continue to negotiate this contract. Here at the Union Hall on Hagenberger Road, or just off Hagenberger Road, union members gathered for some updating and a bit of a pep rally and some solidarity showing. A press release put out earlier by the union indicated, as we had heard before, there has been some movement in the talks. ATU local spokeswoman and president Yvonne Williams put that in perspective for us about a half an hour ago.
There's been some progress. There's been some items that have moved and out off of the table, but nothing that I feel that we can bring back to our members that they would be proud of or they would ratify.
A spokesman for AC Transit, Clarence Johnson, agreed that there had been some movement, but he wasn't willing to say if a strike could be averted. Certainly now the pressure is on the AC Transit and on BART, because both of those folks are talking about facing a strike. And they certainly hold a lot of clout, the unions do, when so many buses and so many BART trains could be taken out of service come tomorrow morning. So the hope is that everybody will be talking into the night, and if they get some talks going, at least they can hold off on the strike till they get things resolved. Ann?
All right, Don Knapp in Oakland, thank you. And for the very latest on the BART and AC Transit talks, our morning news will start earlier tomorrow at 4 a.m. We'll have live team coverage on KPIX 5 and KCBS Radio. And go to KPIX.com for your commuter survival guide, including a list of alternatives. Also, don't forget, workers with the